Hi Pisces, I hope that everybody's doing well. Before we get into it, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Happy to be here with you, Pisces. All right, so we're starting off with the Chariot. Seems to me like something had been going on that was maybe challenging, maybe difficult, that you're working through, that maybe you feel at this point in time like you've come out on the other side of. For some of you, this has to do with something going on in the home. For some of you, this can be a relationship with someone you care for, a family member. Specifically for some of you, I'm getting something about a mother. I'm seeing something going on too when it comes to practicing discernment as well. Yeah, maybe some sort of opportunity to engage, something presented itself to you and you felt like it wasn't in alignment with what it is that you have going on and you wanted to move away from it. For some of you, I'm getting that there could have been an opportunity that maybe you feel like it would have resonated with a past version of yourself before you had gotten to where you've gotten to now, and you feel like because of where you have grown into and where you're finding yourself that something wasn't working for you and it was time to move on from that. There's a sense of feeling so much more in touch with yourself after going through something that maybe was time consuming or took some effort, something you needed to work through. For some of you, I'm hearing it's the simple fact. It's like getting to a place where you feel more comfortable turning down things that don't feel right to you, or even just saying no to things that you don't want to participate in. I'm hearing people pleaser. Yeah, you could have been in a place where you could have been like more of a yes man and wanting to do things even when you don't want to do things, agreeing to do things. And there's a sense here of coming more into your energy, and I'm hearing being more descriptive. Yeah, being more descriptive, or at least outgoing when it comes to saying what it is that you need to say, and maybe then moving on from things or turning away from them when you don't feel it's part of where you want to be, where you want to be going. Yeah. Moving to a place where you are getting more comfortable setting boundaries, advocating for yourself, communicating for yourself, maybe even having some difficult conversations where you need to be representing yourself, maybe something going on with those around you. Maybe you're even understanding too at times when things cross a line or when you don't want to be part of it, being able to excuse yourself from those situations. Because there's a sense of, in knowing yourself better, it is telling you more so what it is that you want to be involved in and what truly doesn't resonate with you. And therefore it's helping you to go where it is that you're being guided, and also to turn away from what it is that you don't want to be participating in. And being more comfortable vocalizing this as well, I'm seeing. And maybe in the past you hadn't so readily said things, and maybe now you're becoming more outspoken in that way. Yeah, it seems like you could have come across, interesting, a more like dominating or forceful energy. Like maybe somebody that you feel like, for some of you, this is somebody like older than you, or somebody that holds a higher position, and you felt like you needed to make a decision when it came to this energy and what was right for you to be doing. For some of you, definitely making a decision to turn down an offer, or in the process of doing that. This could have been something that you were putting off doing as well, but it came time to then choose what it is that you wanted to do. And I'm seeing you really prioritizing yourself here and what you feel like is right for you, and the discipline that it takes to turn things down or turn away from things when you don't feel like it's right for you. For some of you, this is related to, I'm hearing characteristics of your belief system. It feels definitely like you're at a point where you're practicing things more seriously when it comes to your foundation of beliefs, philosophies, things along those lines. It seems too that you're recognizing as well where your guides are steering you away from and what they're steering you towards too. Yeah, and something also that you're going to be letting go of. For some of you, there may have been some things that were going on where you could have realized that, like, maybe your thinking was more rigid and something that you wanted to embrace more of a fluid motion with. For some of you, there could have been like concrete beliefs that are even changing for you now. And there's also a sense of being okay with moving on from things that aren't resonating with you, as you know that the things that aren't meant for you, it's kind of like this notion of allowing things to fall away as you're getting like further and further on the path you want to be walking. Yeah. For some of you, straight up, there was something going on that you weren't okay with, and it came time to lay down the law, so to speak. It seems very much like that. Like, for some of you, this could have very much been a confrontation that you had with someone that was out of line in some type of way, and it came time to like voice an opinion or set a boundary, something like that. Because I'm seeing like almost something that may have had a lot of energy when it came to cross you, but I'm seeing you like really stand in your energy here and not allow something to happen. Something that you didn't feel okay with, and something that you're letting go of. And I'm seeing too that there also may have been something going on. It seems kind of like something that may have been part of, I'm hearing cosmic illusion. This reminds me of the word Maya, which is about like the illusion of the 3D. I'm seeing something here that maybe at one point in time would have been more difficult for you to come up against because it's a difficult energy or a strong energy, but I'm seeing you really like standing within your own like power. I'm also hearing source here. And standing up for something that you believe in is what it looks like to me. Yeah, something could have been going on even that you felt was like disrespectful or hateful or like out of line in some sort of way. Yeah, and I'm seeing you standing up for something here. And letting go of maybe an attachment that needed to be let go of, or a connection, something like that. Something that you felt like was, I keep getting out of line. Like something happened and it wasn't okay. And you felt like you were called to action here, I'm seeing. And there's a sense of like really allowing something to just leave, to fall away. I'm looking at Cancer, Aquarius, Aries, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah, for some of you, it could have been someone that you like came up against, so to speak, that may have been like older than you or in a higher position, or like someone that, like, if we were going by like psychosocial norms, this is somebody that you may have been taught to respect, so to speak, but you recognize that it was something that you needed to call out, and maybe even in understanding that all of us are equals, and so the ways that we want to speak with others, we're all kind of on the same playing ground. There's almost a sense of that here. Like, I'm hearing the word superiority. Maybe something was going on with the superiority complex and it was something that you needed to cut down, something like that. But I'm seeing you do it, like, I'm not seeing you go, like, on overdrive with this. I'm seeing you do something, with a light touch, like, very appropriate for the situation that you were in. And there's a sense of feeling good about the decision that you made too. After this had, yeah. Definitely feeling good about the decision that you made. There's a sense too, if you had been practicing something when it comes to like the way you handle confrontations or situations like this where like discipline was needed, I'm also hearing integrity was needed. There is a sense too of you like moving into a more heightened position, maybe something going on when it comes to like your spiritual position. I'm getting something almost like that. It's like a more established energy that you're moving into because of the work that you're doing and maybe how you're responding to people around you as well, Pisces. I'm seeing you also getting help from your guides too. For some of you, this is about some type of spiritual belief that you're identifying with, some like system of belief that you're identifying with that's kind of helping guide you where it is that you want to be going, and understanding as well what you're ready to allow to fall away too. Because you could have recognized as well that there was something, whether this is a connection, a habit, like anything. For some of you, it's a job. There was something that you were recognizing wasn't working for you anymore. Your heart wasn't in it any longer, and it came time to let something go. Something that in a way you had already moved on from, but there's a sense of like needing to actually release this and getting to the point where you're ready to do so. And I'm seeing like, because you're driven very much by maybe a type of attitude as well that you're assuming, there's a sense of you gaining clarity. Like, I'm getting this sense of being able, feeling better suited to handle situations that may feel difficult for you or may feel sticky in some sort of way. I'm feeling that with the Devil card here. That maybe in the past you could have gotten into a situation and maybe gotten very involved in it and had a hard time breaking away energetically. And I'm seeing a sense of you like very much being protected here and very much walking with the sun in your heart. And when I say that, it's like this attitude of optimism and equilibrium and moving through spaces with an energy that almost seems untouchable, Pisces. And there's a sense of like you validating yourself here and you not turning away from situations when they become difficult and really facing the things that you feel are necessary to assert your power within, in a way, in a grounded way. And I'm seeing you get much more clarity on something that maybe beforehand you couldn't see. And this can be like a person, this can be an entity, this can be, I'm here for some, the government, this can be like a policy, it can be a corporation. It's something that you felt like something was not going on that felt okay to you, and you felt a need to step in, and by doing so, by advocating for yourself or saying what it is that you needed to, there's a sense of like some type of illusion kind of fading away. Maybe too, it's also better preparing you how to go into situations that are similar to this that you may face upcoming, and better understanding as well how you want to be executing those moments. Executing your actions within those moments. The sun is the only additional card that popped out here. Very well done, Pisces. Maybe in the past you could have been, like, maybe intimidated or something by this energy, and it was something that you weren't willing to confront in the past. Yeah, I'm seeing some type of, I'm hearing convoluted confrontation. It was something that needed to happen. I'm getting like you were expected to rise to the occasion, and I'm seeing that that's very much what you did. And I really am getting the feeling that the way that you executed like what it was that you did in that situation, I'm getting a very good sense of you doing whatever that was very properly, very appropriately to whatever situation it was that you found yourself in. And there's a sense of being able to walk away like with clarity from that, so that energy isn't sticking with you. And maybe if you felt like you needed to bring something to light or bring some sort of truth to a situation that had become messy is what I'm getting. I'm also hearing the voice of reason. Yeah, for some of you, this was something going on at work. For some of you, this was like with some type of masculine figure. Could be a coworker for some. Yeah, I'm seeing a karmic test. This is really about you, you standing sure within your energy when it comes to standing by your convictions as well. For some of you, this is someone you have a close relationship with that, I'm hearing tumble, that you had some type of disarray with this person. But yeah, there's a sense of like needing clarity on a situation that maybe you had even been feeling conflicted about. And there's a sense of going from disarray into a space of bringing harmony and clarity to a situation. And for some of you, there's something big that's ending. For some of you, this is with a person or like some type of dynamic that was going on within the relationship. Yeah, within the confines of the relationship is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing a big movement, a big lesson that you're moving through. Seeing a lot of Saturn, Capricorn energy. I'm seeing you completing a karmic test here with someone and coming out on the other side feeling, maybe getting to this point, because you may still, I'm hearing the word uproar, you may still be in a place where you're finding peace when it comes to this situation, and just saw 1818 on the time. And the end of this, like when all of this is resolved, and I'm not saying you need to go like resolve something with someone else, I'm saying like when you come to terms with a situation that has happened, this is about you being able to like move on from this situation with love in your heart, not taking whatever happened personally, and truly being able to like feel love for a person. This does not mean you need to involve somebody in your life. You can have people that you love and not be involved with them because you feel like that's unhealthy for you. Whatever it is for you, there's a sense of getting to the end of this and being able to still be in a place where you are keeping your heart chakra open, so you're not feeling any blockages after something happened that I'm getting really did need to be confronted here. So I'm getting like whatever action that was taken, it was absolutely necessary. And now we're getting to the point of working to keep the heart chakra open and not closing it after going through this situation. I'm just looking at Saturn here. So I am seeing something for sure that's difficult. This could have been something cyclical. This could have been something ancestral. Something long-standing, something that may have occurred over time, something that built to this point is what I'm getting here, Pisces. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.